Beijing, Chinese businesses are concerned that added China sentiment in Australia will put investments at risk or block Chinese energy deals, it has been reported. However, tourism to Australia is unlikely to be hit over the peak Australian summer season, as tours are already fully booked. Chinese state-owned company China Energy Reserve and Chemicals Group has bid $463 million for Australian natural gas company OR, but is facing resistance from OR, which has pointed out the Chinese offer would require approval by the Foreign Investment Review Board. On Monday, a rival bid was made by Australian company Mineral Resources. Northern China is facing an acute natural gas shortage this winter, in the wake of coal bans for heating to combat air pollution. Australia is the second largest exporter of liquefied natural gas and was expected to become the largest within a year. Chinese newspaper The Global Times reported concerns that, following Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull's statement that Australia would stand up, the Chinese bidder may not be treated fairly. It is natural to wonder whether energy acquisition deals can be implemented smoothly at a time when added Chinese sentiment is on the rise, the paper wrote. The Deputy Director of the Information Department at the China Center for International Economic Exchanges, Wang Jun, told the newspaper that a shift in Australia's political attitude may bring changes to the business environment in Australia in the long term, and Chinese companies should watch out for risks. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. However, a property developer and a clothing factory manager interviewed by the newspaper said they had seen no impact. A real estate executive for a company that specializes in sales of Australian houses to Chinese families said Chinese economic sanctions against Australia were more likely in other sectors, such as resources, Australian products and tourism. Jane Liu, head of Australia for Huawei Ecom, said, "We believe this route will remain confined to the diplomats and don't foresee any impact on the property market." Even if China were to express its unhappiness with economic measures, the most likely targets would be on consumer goods, resources exports, and tour groups. That is what we've seen in the past when China has had serious diplomatic disputes with trading partners. The People's Daily, the official newspaper of the Chinese Communist Party, rarely ventures into reporting on foreign affairs, but carried a prominent story on the